Another one bites the dust. Hey everyone, Templar74 here with another Yu-Gi-Oh video, and today's Yu-Gi-Oh video is going to be my review of the latest episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's episode 61, a live show Powerful Rush Duel. And I gotta be honest with you guys, this episode was really pretty great, and we got some more backstory into Roa Roman as well, so this episode was pretty good, but we'll talk about it soon enough. So at risk of further rambling though, let's move on to the actual episode. So the episode begins basically like these other episodes have begun in this arc in two different ways. We get the first part where we're with the Goha presidents, well, what's left of them anyway, and we see Yuka confronting Uro, who's basically saying that I will be the only one that takes over the Goha Corporation thanks to fusion, and as long as I have fusion, nobody will be able to defeat me. Basically, he's bragging about his hostile takeover to where all of his siblings are going to be knocked out of the way, and he's going to be the sole person standing in control of the Goha Corporation. And this infuriates Yuka. She vows not to let it happen, and so she runs off. And then we go back to Yuga and company, who are actually sharing lunch with Roa, and they are talking about fusion and how it came from space, and ultimately we see Yuga suggest that they go see the meteor shower. Strange transition there, but okay. Yeah, so these guys go out, they watch the meteor shower, and it's about this time Yuka arrives, and Yuka is demanding another opponent, and we see at first Roman wants to take her on. She wants revenge, but Roa's like, no. Roa wants to take her on for a couple of different reasons. One, she went after Roman, and Roman being a member of Roa Roman, it's now the band's problem to take care of. And second of all, he basically just wants his shot at a Goha president, but his actions are noble nonetheless, and so Roman agrees she's going to let Roa handle the duel. So it's Roa versus Yuka. And at first, Yuka is relentless, and she actually has Roa on the back foot, but Roa manages to pull out an impressive victory, pulling out just normal monsters and then raising their attack, getting through her ironclad defense and ultimately destroying her and winning the duel. And it's interesting because we get this back and forth dialogue as well, and Yuka basically shatters Roa and everybody, basically saying, never heard of you guys, I don't know why you're such a big deal, and this is what ultimately pushed Roa over the edge to win this duel. And we get kind of a flashback to Roa Roman's first start, where their first performance they only had one person in attendance. It's kind of like what's happening now, because right now Mimi is the only live person in the audience here, and this flashback just brings Roa the courage and the determination to win this duel. And ultimately, it's funny that a former Goha employee is basically helping the demise of the Goha presidents. However, Yuka's not amused. Roa thinks that he's made Yuka fall in love with him and his music. She's like, I hate you. And she's upset because, of course, now her brother's plan is one step closer to succeeding, and she can't stand it. And now she's out of the running for a Goha president. And yeah, that's essentially it. We see Yuka take off in a huff, and the score is now tied 3-3. And that's really the duel. However, I do want to point this out too, because everybody in the comment section is going to hate me if I don't point this out. We actually did see Yuka use a play on number 99 Utopic Dragon. Basically now it's been revamped into this baseball stadium dragon here. Everybody would have been mad at me if I hadn't pointed that out, but this thing was actually pretty awesome. Although I do see the resemblance to the card because I'm looking at the arts here. I actually thought this card resembled more of Firewall Dragon than it did Utopic Dragon, but, you know, I guess people are just going to see what they want to see. Firewall Dragon to 7s. Come on, I know you can do it. But anyway, all of that said, everybody, those were my thoughts on the episode. It was a pretty great episode. The backstory was great. Roa did great in this duel. Overall, it was a great episode all the way around. And as far as Euro, somebody needs to knock that kid down a notch. He's reminding me of Noah Kaiba, a spoiled little brat, and I hope one day somebody does knock him down. That being said, and I almost completely forgot to mention this, so I'm sorry I'm rambling, but this is kind of important. We go back to Rook, who's been out in the forest, and he actually has stumbled across this glowing object that had fallen from the meteor shower. It's not revealed what it is, but it is important to note, and I can't believe I almost forgot that. But that being said, everybody, that was the entirety of the episode, I promise, and those are my thoughts, and as always, I want to hear yours. So, in the comments section down below, let me know what your guys' thoughts were about this week's episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was just there? What would you give this episode? I personally give this episode an 8 out of 10, but again, just my thoughts. I want to hear yours. And as always, everybody, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye, everybody. Hey everyone, Templar74 here. Did you enjoy the video? Do you want to help support me in making more content like this and see your name here at the end of every video? Then consider supporting me on Patreon. Any help is greatly appreciated and will help ensure continuation and increase the quality of production of the videos that I'm able to make for all of you. Link down below. Again, thank you so much for your support and for liking and subscribing. You all are amazing. And as always, everyone, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.